time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to blank. Hey!
Hey everyone, welcome to Power Hour Live. Today's Monday, November 10th. S&P up a cool 106. NASDAQ up over 2%, 545 points. The Russell is up 1.3%, about 32 points. And the Dow is up just under 1%, 390 points. Gold and silver also up. Gold's up 2.5%. Silver's up 4.5%. Notes and bonds a little bit red. 10-year yield up 0.5%. Oil up about 0.75%. Natural gas up 1%. All the grains finished green. Euro and the pound are a little bit green. Bitcoin up 2.5%. Back above 106,000. VIX contracting down 6.34%. 17.87 is the current reading. What a squeeze from Friday. Here's S&P daily chart. Over 200 points from bottom to where we are currently from Friday. Let's see, we hit a low of 66.55. High today of 68.64. That's what you call a short squeeze right there. As far as my day goes, my BIX got absolutely slaughtered. As you can imagine, anytime you have a big V shape, typically not a good thing for BIX. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My first 5 tranches got double stopped. Put sides on the way down, call sides on the way up, and all the other ones, one side stopped. So down about, after selling some longs, down not quite 6K, I think like 5,800 maybe. Kind of the worst of the worst situation for BIX. And as we started squeezing, I was like, I kind of think I should just close these because they're coming for my calls. But I didn't. I let it play out, which is fine. I've had a pretty decent little run in BIX, so got to take the good with the bad. As far as day trading goes, I just took 2 day trades, both of them this morning. So I did not participate in that in the squeeze from any directional trades. I took a long in Microsoft off of pre-market highs, and then a short in coin off pre-market lows, both winners. I took a 3-4 put calendar at the open, which is surprisingly still green. Barely. Doesn't look like it would have much profit even if it was centered, but green is better than red, I hear. Let's see what else. No 1 DTE because of the overnight VIX contraction. I do have my 1 DTE from Friday, which is going to be a max winner because I transformed it into a bullish vertical spread. So as long as we stay above 67.70, I'll hit max profit. So I got a 65 point buffer, so hopefully that can hold. I think that is about it for my trading. Chad's in the woods, I believe. Watson, how'd you do on your day trades today? Did you catch any of the big run up? Banks started off really strong, and then they kind of gave it all up, and then they rebounded. They're about back to mid-range as far as the three big banks. Pretty similar with Hood. Crypto's also really weak early, recovered some. As far as big tech goes, Netflix started really strong, then it kind of gave a little bit up, then it's been chopping. Google's been really strong. It's just under highs of day. NVIDIA back and forth at first, but it's at highs of day. Tesla was strong for a while, and it's just been kind of chopping. Meta near highs, but never could break above its morning high. Similar to Microsoft. Indices finally starting to dip a little bit. Russell the most, Bitcoin also. As far as other movers today, IO&Q is down 6.5%. FedEx is down. United Healthcare. Some other quantums are down. MSTR. Biggest green movers. Open Door is up 20%. Kind of gapped down after earnings and then got it all back the same day and now just extending. SoFi is up 9%. Almost back up to all-time highs. PLTR had a big day. Up 8.5%. Celsius up 8%. Rivian. Caught some of that one, I thought, Watson. MU's up 6%, a little bit off of its highs, but hit a new all-time high. NVIDIA's at 5.5%. Man, with that big rebound, I even said something about it in Power Hour on Friday. After that huge recovery from the bottom, I don't know why I didn't hold something long over the weekend. I just don't know. I should have. I mean, obviously in hindsight, I should have, but I was even thinking about it at that point, and I just never did anything. Really from the price action and based on, the government shutdown kind of potentially unwinding. Just assumed we'd have a continuation today. But did not pull the trigger on anything, so it doesn't matter. As far as scheduled news, see, we had an FOMC member speaking pre-market. We had the Cleveland Fed inflation expectations. I don't know when Cleveland got involved, but they announced something about inflation expectations. And then we had another FOMC member, but that's it as far as scheduled news today. Remember, tomorrow the stock market is open, but the bond market's closed. Banks are closed. So the volume will be light. And also we won't have a live stream in the morning for day trading tomorrow, but we will do Power Hour. Wednesday, a slew of FOMC speakers. And then Thursday and Friday, still tentative on CPI and PPI Friday. So I'm not sure if the labor folks or the statisticians are able to get that together in time or not. We'll find out probably in the next day or two. I didn't do any Elmos, so the BICs are the only delta neutral I did today. I considered one down here at the bottom when we were kind of chopping around. Probably good I didn't, because I probably would have got smoked on that big bounce. That's really the only time I was considering doing any. SPX is up above its expected move by a few points. I have it marked at about 68.31 and change. We're about 5 points above it now. We do have some earnings this week. A lot of quantums. Today, after the bell, we've got Watson's favorite rigatoni. Core Weave also after the bell. Nebius before the bell tomorrow. Beyond Meat tomorrow after the bell. OKLO after the bell tomorrow. Circle before the bell Wednesday. Cisco after the close Wednesday. Disney before the open Thursday. Those are the main ones. Oh. Yeah, I think you're right, Elliot. Mine still says 46, which was from Friday. I must not have hit. I remember typing in 34. I must not have saved it before I closed the window or something. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so, 68.19. So we blew through it. About 12:30 Central. Yeah, NVIDIA 11.19 after the market closes. S&P, Russell, Bitcoin still dipping a little bit. So Core Weave after the bell. It's kind of in mid-range in this area from the last earnings. CoreWeave, CoreWeave, CoreWeave. Are we bullish or bearish on CoreWeave? Where's Krish? Krish is not here today. I'm lost. I'm lost without Krish. Yeah, gold and silver did start moving again today. CoreWeave, CoreWeave, CoreWeave. Had that IPO, big run up, and it's just kind of sold off. Just kind of seems like one of those stocks like Circle that's probably never going to get back up to that high for a long time. I think I'm going to go bearish. I'm going to do a bearish CoreWeave fly. Expected move of 13.5. So I'd put it at about 90. Oops. Chuck's going bullish. Try to get filled at $1.90. Do it, Watson. I dare you. I dare you. I double dog dare you. All right, let's see if this little dip is going to get bought up or if that's all she had for the day. All right, filled at $1.99 in CoreWeave. Still holding my 3-4 put calendar. See if I can and scratch out a little profit with this down move. Tony, how's the first day back day trading for you? S&P, NASDAQ's dip getting bought up a little bit. Bitcoin's dip getting bought up. Hey, Tony, do me a favor. Chat inside the live stream chat. Do you know how to do that? It's in the upper right-hand corner. It pops out. There it is. So expected move's about 14, so you'd be, if it goes anywhere beyond expected move on either side, you'd be at max, looking at max loss on that one. But no movement. Too nice. And just like that, Bitcoin back up to highs of day. NASDAQ also at highs of day. S&P trying to get there. Guess I should have closed my calendar while I had the chance. While I had the dip. Elliot, did you give up on day trading, or are you still thinking about it? Sky is the limit. How about you? First day here, I believe. Are you retiring yet? You should retire. Just do it. Just go all in. Burn the bridge. Okay. Retention bonuses are always good. Oh, I had a baby, Tony. When did you retire, Tony? 2 weeks ago. Nice. Congrats, man. What field of work were you in, Tony? Cybersecurity. Good stuff. Got about 20 minutes till the bell. Oh yeah, by the way, I saw this morning Financial Juice is still not going to be announcing the MOC today. No market on open or market on close and balance. Still under maintenance. I'll be back in 1 minute. Every hospital in America has bad cybersecurity. That's good to know. Good to know my health records are safe and safe with HIPAA. All right, I'm going to close my 3-4 put calendar. Wow. I made $7 on my 3-4 put calendar. Worked all day on that for $7. Yep, green is green. Green is better than red. Oh, Jonathan, sorry, I saw your question earlier about the OPEX. I meant to come back to it. I was talking. Yeah, so this Thursday, we are doing the OPEX calendar, which Elliot tried to name AOC, but I couldn't do it. I just couldn't get through with that. This Thursday, the 13th, after the market closes, we're going to do that. It is for pro members. I know we have some day trading members in here as well, so it will be only for pro members because it's a calendar strategy posted in the calendar trades. And it's overnight. It's not a day trade, so just FYI. But yeah, it's actually a 3-part series. So the first class will be Thursday the 13th after the market closes, and then we'll do a session number 2 an hour before the market closes on Thursday the 20th to actually place the trade. So we won't do power hour that day. And then our third session will be the next morning, Friday the 21st. We'll start up before the market opens to walk through the hedging and closing portion of the strategy. No, I haven't been posting it. I've traded it the last few option expiration cycles. But I did kind of a walkthrough of it. I think during power hour, last option expiration. But that's about it. I have not been posting them. It's brand new. Brand new strategy. I think you guys are going to like it. Got 4 minutes till MOC, which we won't know what the number is because Financial Juice can't get their act together. SPX currently at 37. The 40 butterfly is trading for about $1.20, maybe $1.25 or so. Yeah, if you're a pro member, Matrix, which you are, you should have gotten an email. Actually, Lando, maybe we should kind of basically post the same thing you sent the email out in the calendar chat channel whenever you get a chance. Tag at, yeah, do it at here tag. So doing a Mahomes scalp right before MOC, you're only going to get in for about $1.40 maybe. Got about 2 minutes. All right, I'm going to try to get filled at $1.50 on the 40s for a scalp. Looks like it's trading closer to $1.30. One minute. All right, let's try $1.40. $30 seconds, still no fill. How about $1.30? Thing keeps getting cheaper and cheaper. I didn't get filled. Oh, there we go. Filled right after MOC. Only on one lot. Got filled on one of them. 1 out of 5. Would have liked to have been filled on all of them because we got a nice little quick move. Try to get out at 80 cents. How about 90? Nope. Didn't fill before that little bounce. SPX sitting at on 35s. I'll just take off my order. I'll let it ride. Only got filled on a one lot on the 40 fly. See if we can creep down below 35 before the close. SPX 36. Opt for dollar, no scalp. No scalp out yet. I would have thought with that quick move down to 35, it would have filled. 40 cents. Seven minutes, SPX back up to 38. Elliot, did you navigate the V today with your Bix, or did you get smoked like I did? Well, based on your size, that's pretty good because I'm down almost that much. SPX back above 38. Might be making another run for new highs. Russell's still dipping. Bitcoin's still dipping a little bit. Yeah, I'm down about 5,200. There we go, new highs. Up above 40. All right, if we're going to go up, I need 45 on my Mahomes one lot. Back down. 5 minutes to go. SPX back to 36. Down to 34. $33. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of algorithmic trading going on. I mean, market makers are algorithms now. You know, they're computers. Program traders, market makers, liquidity providers, high-frequency trading firms. Some of that is a little bit redundant. You know, some do part of that, some do multiple things around those categories, but yeah, I mean, but just anytime the market moves in one direction, it's literally just, you know, if it's moving up, it's more buyers than sellers. So whether that's retail traders or program traders or whatever, it's just, you know, it's more one-sided than the other. It depends on what your definition of manipulation is. Like sometimes people think like Friday's price action could be considered manipulation. But this is literally how the market works. If the big boys want to, you know, push the market up, a lot of times what they'll do is they'll shove it down under a recent higher low where there's liquidity, and then rip it up. You know, so the market's always seeking liquidity is really what it comes down to. So it can look like manipulation, but it's literally just the market is seeking liquidity before it makes moves. I don't know. I would assume Citadel and some of those are already, like, they got to be using some type of AI at this point, I would think. SPX still around 34. 2 minutes to go. By the way, I posted a couple weeks ago, I got the book 1929 by Andrew Ross Sorkin. It is a really good read. Like, it's it's really interesting what was going on at that time. It kind of eerily feels the same as everything that happens today. It's like there's these certain characters that all kind of are similar to certain characters we have in our world today. The Fed was like 15 years old at that time. And, people are, jumping in the newspapers and accusing the Fed of, trying to take down the market by kind of tapering off speculators. It's really interesting. If you guys have any inclination for that kind of thing, it's a really good book. I'm about halfway through. And, today AI is the big technology. Well, back then it was radio. So like RCA was like the big hot stock. It's just really interesting to see kind of the parallels of what's going on back then and what's going on today. And it's, anyway, it's a good read. Is RCA still around? Oh, it sure is. Oh, Ready Capital Corporation? Don't think it's the same RCA. RCA was the radio company back then, or the electronics company, I guess.
Order cancelled.
There is
Order
the
canceled.
bell, 6832.46. My Mahomes one lot, max winner, plus $130. All right, all. That's a wrap for today. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Like I said, no live stream in the morning for day trading. Banks are closed. Bond market's closed. Stock market is still open. We'll be back for Power Hour tomorrow. Cheers.